it's Demi, welcome back to my YouTube channel and I hope you're all doing well. Today's video I am so excited to film. As you will tell by the title, I'm doing the Meet My Mother tag or Meet My Mum tag because I address her as Mum, not Mother. And this is my mum.
Hi everyone, I'm Demi's mum.
Name is?
Mum.
What's your real name?
Andrea.
Andrea is my mum's real name.
Look, people say this.
Yeah, mum, it's going on YouTube for everyone to see. Quick roll-off question for my mum. What is your favourite food?
Just ask us what I don't like.
Memory of yourself.
Giving birth. Like putting your mouth round a pint glass.
The side's ripping!
Oh yes. 6 stitches.
And this is my real mum. She's just as crackers as me in real life and she wanted to make a big entrance into the video, so...
Big me. Hello. Hi.
So,
Hi, everyone.
You might have seen my mum on vlogs I've did in the past. She was in my Linden Hall vlog. I don't think you've been in any of those actually, have you? Yeah, when I went on holiday, she took us to the airport. She was in the beginning of that vlog. But I've never really did a sit-down, talky kind of video with my mum. So you don't really know her that well. So I thought it would be fun just to get her into the channel, get her here, ask her some questions and do the Meet My Mother tag with her. So here she is. And yeah, that's all I can really say really. I'm just going to get straight on to asking other questions. Anything you want to say?
Questions? You didn't say you were going to ask questions.
Yes, I did.
Ah, yeah.
What did you think the video was going to be? Did you not know what you were doing here?
Just got dragged along.
Everyone loves Nana in the videos, you know.
Oh, she's great.
Isn't she, love?
It's my mommy.
That's her mommy. And
my mommy and her granny.
And my granny. And I'm her daughter. That's not how you say it. If you like this video and want to see more of my mum, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe because I really appreciate it and it means a lot. And we'll just get straight into the questions. So the first question in the Meet My Mother tag is, how old were you when you had your first child? Which is me.
24.
24, Zulane. The next question is, what was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months?
Hopping.
Hopping. Did you get really bad hopping?
Yes.
Did you?
Very bad. Very bad hopping.
I hate hopping as well now. I couldn't cope with that. The best thing about being pregnant? Or was there not a good bit?
Just being able to eat more.
Without saying I'm feeding for 2.
Yes.
Next question is, in your opinion, were things you hear about childbirth accurate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, some yeah.
What would you describe childbirth as? That's not a question, but just...
Birth to the devil.
Oh, my devil?
No, it's
cheeky
not.
twat.
Once you get the head out, it's alright, but before the head comes out, push, you see a little bit of the head, then you stop breathing.
It sucks back in.
It sucks back in and your nana goes, oh, it's gone. And then when the midwife says push, and your nana does, and she's pushing for us, but she's farting at the same time.
Oh, minging. Next question on the tag is, what is the hardest thing about being a mum?
Always trying to do everything for your kids and not having 100 pairs of hands.
So, yeah.
Being in different places at different times.
Especially when you've got more than one kid. Like, my mum, by the way, I don't think we said this, but my mum's got 2 kids, me and Brad, who's obviously been on my channel before.
Trying to do everything you can, but then not having 5 minutes to yourself. And still not being able to lose weight.
Feel rushed off your feet constantly, but you can't shift the weight. Is what is the most rewarding thing about being a parent?
Knowing that I've brought up 2 kids, and I say this seriously, that are well-mannered, polite, do as much as they can for themselves, and like, they don't depend on me financially for anything like Demi doesn't. She bought her own car, own holidays, and does as much as she can, even just to help me out in any way she can.
Well, I could do more, let's be honest. Let's not lie.
The way Demi could help me is, I'd just come into this room and there'd be nothing on the floor, and there would be no plugs in sockets with everything switched on but nothing on.
This isn't me, she's lying.
I will take a picture one day and put it on Demi's blog. Then
Blog?
we'll see.
I don't have a blog,
Well,
man.
I don't even
It's
know what a blog
YouTube.
is. I just thought it was a new word I'd never used. put it on a YouTube and show you what our room is really like, because this all looks nice because the camera's on. But believe you me, when the camera's not on, it is a shithole.
This question is what is your best memory involving me?
You got a kitchen set for Christmas one day, the full kitchen with the little tap and the little pans, and you'd wanted it for ages. You must have been about 5 or 6, and you come downstairs and you're seeing it and you just held your breath and you went, oh, thank you Santa, I love you, thank you very much, thank you. Mama must have been a really good girl.
Oh, bless us. When, a quick story time, when it was Christmas and I believed in Santa is real. Santa will always be real.
Of course he's real. Do you think I could afford to buy all that stuff you got?
I know, exactly. Well, I used to always, every time I opened a present, no matter what it was, I remember I would stand in the middle of the living room and go, thank you, Santa.
Every single present. That's why I took little boxes and did it before she opened them all.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Santa. Yeah, it was really bad, I remember that. So what is the worst thing I've ever done where you felt disappointed?
Oh, I think it was when you got your Bratz car.
Quick story time. My nana and granddad had saved up lots of money to get me a Bratz car, which is basically a car I would put my dolls in, and it had a radio, and it was a real radio. Like, oh, it was the bee's knees, like it was brilliant. But my little brother, I was only about 9 at the time. Brad must have been about 3.
You were younger.
Was I younger than that? Anyway, whatever. Brad was
7.
Brad was younger, and Brad wasn't opening his last present, and Mum and Nana and Grandad had encouraged me to open my last present, which was my Bratz car.
We were all excited to see our face when she
because they obviously all knew what it was and were dead excited. They'd, like, you know, knew I would love it. And me being this little moody twat who didn't want to open it,
Spite bitch.
because Brad wasn't opening his, I opened it, and what did I do? I just went,
You just went,
it's a Bratz car.
What's this? Bratz car? Brad, what you got?
I didn't show any, like, interest in it, but really I did love it, didn't I?
Oh, right.
Like, I did, and it was the best present, but I was just in a huff because Brad wasn't opening his.
And I was flipping, in fact, not flipping, fuffing, foaming.
I got dragged up the stairs in a big telling off. I remember
she got more than
that.
telling off, she got a smacked arse. I says, don't you ever
But to be honest though,
what anybody gets you.
to be honest though, hold on. 21 years old, and if that's the only thing I've ever done which has made you annoyed or disappointed, I mustn't be bad.
I've always tried to teach my kids that to say please and thank you, because it doesn't cost anything. And then people, whoever get you presents, no matter whether you have money or not, they don't have to buy them, but you must have been in their thoughts. So appreciate it, because it could have gone elsewhere.
I think me and Brad though, in general, I think we are dead appreciative of everything. Like, I honestly think we do. Not blowing our own trumpets or anything, but is a habit I have that you wish that I didn't. What? YouTubers won't, well, my YouTube people won't know about
this,
that.
but when Debbie's in a world of her own, or if she's thinking of something, she just sits there, hands crossed like this, and goes.
I don't look like that. I do not look like that. I do not look like that.
Has I seen it? I thought, no, not like that, Andrea.
I don't look that bad, honestly. I do. I go into like a bit of a world of my own and kind of like
have a zombie face.
Right, moving on. You say our similarities are both physical and personality-wise.
I think physical is the boobs.
Yeah, we've both got big tits. I'm not gonna lie, put it bluntly. But I think personality-wise, we're both.
I've got a sense of humour. Doesn't it tell you something?
Fuck off. Yes, I do have a sense of humour. I've got a different sense of humour.
Yeah, everything is just so not funny that she finds funny.
Because they all find, like, all the family find, like, farting and that funny when they're sitting downstairs, and I just don't find that type of stuff funny. It's not amusing to me. I think it's disgusting.
It's like if it sounds like a song or something, or if it's like in a trumpety sound, you just don't budge.
No, get yourself to the toilet.
It's
You
like,
just
like that. You're like, oh, well, that's gone.
It's not funny. I think personality-wise, now that I'm... Stop laughing!
Right, okay.
Now that I'm older, I think we're both quite outspoken. I'd say I was a lot more outspoken than I used to be. And you definitely are.
I'm down.
No, you are not. You will never quieten down.
I will.
No.
I am.
She's dead outspoken.
I'm not.
Yeah, she is.
If I got something to say to you, I'll tell you, but... No,
Yeah, she's not like cheeky, but she'll tell you what she's thinking. Like, all the time, I get told my outfit's minging, even when I'm about to walk out the door. Or she'll go, but you know what you start to do now, what you start to do? You'll try and do it subtle. You'll go, what's that? Ooh, are you wearing that? Ooh, why are you wearing that? And I'm like, I'm about to walk out the door, Nick, so you could have just kept your mouth shut.
But... When... But...
You're such a diva.
But then... Who was it that dresses you one night for a party? And I said, Demi, you look lovely. You look lovely, my girl. You look really stylish. And you went, oh, actually, I do feel really sexy.
Yeah, I was having a drama where I had nothing to wear, and she found us something to wear, and it was really nice. So yeah.
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 She said, I actually feel lovely and dressed and sexy.
Where would you like to see me in 10 years?
Being a job that you're happy with.
Okay.
To have seen lots of the world, which you're busy seeing now. And I would say married and settle down, but no, only if that's what you would want.
Yeah. Like if I felt like it was ready, I would right person.
Not like, oh, I want grandkids. No, like that. I want you to be happy and see the world, because life is very short. Yeah. And you have to make
That's what Nana said when I did the Meet My Nana video as well. She said something
as you get
similar
older, you realise when you lose people, and even when you don't, as you get older yourself, you realise that there's things you wished you'd done when you were younger, but times just flew by.
And your physical health gets worse, and you just, before you know it, you can't do the things you wanted to do.
And it creeps on you so quickly.
Has having a child taught you?
I think when you've got a child, it makes you more patient, but it makes you think of other people.
Because you're not so selfish, because you're not just looking after yourself, are you? You've got
other people,
the child to look after,
and that your needs are not always haven't got to come first. I've always put you and Brad first, even if it means I've missed out on things. If you wanted to do something but I had something planned, I've always made sure I've never not. Yous have always come first, and I've always put you, and I've never like wished that I hadn't or nothing like that, because that's not what life's about.
No.
It's not. It's like, just, I think with kids, you can't just think of yourself, you have to think of other people.
Yeah, definitely. I don't have kids, but I would imagine that would what it would be like.
Makes you less selfish.
Yeah. Describe me in a single sentence.
Demi, angel of the north.
Okay, there's a funny story behind this one. When I was really, really young, I was creating my first email address, you know, back in the days when MSN was a thing. And basically...
MSN still is a thing? MSN?
Well, it's not. It's not a thing, ma'am.
I'll still Bluetooth, babe.
I was creating my first email address, and I didn't have a name, so I decided to call myself Demi_Angel_of_the_north@msn.com.
But when she couldn't be bothered to type it, it was, Mom, will you put your name in there, please?
And that was my email address for probably about the first 5 years of us using the computer. Then I changed it to a more subtle one. I've still got it, but I do not use it. I don't. I use my normal one, which is in the description below if anyone wants to email me. I like having
too long to type.
Question on here is, how have I changed over the years? Was
Demi at school, and anybody will vouch for this who knew Demi as a child, was very clingy to me. Very, very, very clingy. Childminder. Had to record her because she screamed when I left her. And as soon as I left her,
well, I wanted my mummy.
Stop screaming. Any school plays, they couldn't put Demi in them, because as soon as eyes were on her, nothing come out the mouth, nothing.
I was dead
head
shy,
down,
wasn't I?
Head down, eyes up, and staring everybody out as if it were just a disease. Demi was the shyest. Honestly, I was just so worried for her going to high school with her being so shy that she would get picked on. But then when she went to high school, she started to flourish and realise things weren't so bad after all. and
now I'm this beautiful little human.
Yes, not shy.
Not shy.
So, Demi's worst point, which I forgot to mention before, is from a distance you can stare at somebody up and down, which to other people might look like you're giving them the evils.
I'm not.
But you're not. You're just like sussing them out. Then you'll go to the other person, you'll stare at somebody like that. And you look at me and go, is it butter wouldn't melt?
If I ever stare at anybody, I'm just like I'm just like having a squy, and then you know, and then I'm just like,
Then she'll go, what do you think of her? Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
I like
That
it.
is all of the questions on the Meet My Mum tag. You've got to meet my mum. Here she is.
Pleased to meet everybody.
Andrea, that is her name, and she's lovely, and I love her to pieces.
Oh,
and she's not just my mum, she's my best friend.
Aww.
You can tell how I'm crazy. If you think I'm crazy, spend a day with her.
No, that was me Walking Dead impression.
Show the camera. Fuck, man.
They are. Yes, we're very.
This is a very normal, civilized, traditional English family.
I
Come
think it's
join.
English breakfast.
English breakfast. Come join the family. Come join the family. Anyway, that is all for this video. If you liked it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, she can't even wait to put her hair down. If you want to see more videos with my mum, please thumbs it up. And I'll see you very, very shortly for another video.
Bye.
Bye. The real Andrea Amos. Everyone, this is Dolly Doodoo, look. This is my skinny sister. She's a whippet. She's a whippy. Are you shy? Isn't she gorgeous? Mummy's little girl. She says, Mum, excuse me. No, please. I'm not mad like this family.
Oh my girl.
Dolly Doodles is so cute. She's the cutest member of the family.
Aw.